For the life of me, I do not know what these people are doing. I could go on for the next 45 minutes about everything wrong with this entire meta, but you know what? Let's just stick with Xion right now. So, Xion, the unit we should have fucking gotten last month and not Shuna. I don't understand why they had to give us a Shuna for Ogre's Pride when we have 842,267,198 Shunas. And 0 EX Battle Shunas, 1 EX Protector, and the last fucking Xion we got was, what, fucking Water? Water or Light 2.0, whichever fucking meta came out first? It's been over 2 years since we got a Xion battle unit. And this is what we get. Terrible banner, by the way. Just awful. And then... we get probably 100%, I'm sure that goes up to 100%, ult resistance down for all enemies. Fine. That's actually really good. And then own water attack. Fucking whatever, bro. It increases with every time you use skills. Whatever. I don't know why they tried to mix World of Fantasy in this motherfucker for no reason. And then she's got follow-up orbs. I don't hate follow-up orbs as much as other people do. I've found them to be very useful in, like, normal content, you know, like the story stages or regular-ass Valor Cup when I don't really feel like trying, or, like, the Isis Tower, you know, like, there's a niche for it. Like, people are just real quick to write off things that don't immediately allow them to do 6 million damage. But there's a niche for it, alright? This, however, I cannot say is good. This Xion, in a vacuum, is not terrible. Like, any team in the game can use 100% ult resistance down, but that's essentially all she's got. The rest of her buffs are selfish. Own crit damage, own water attack. The rest of her buffs are selfish. If you want to use her as the DPS, fine. Like, the thing about DPS units is very few of them are inherently bad in a vacuum. It's just, why would you use this when there are other options? Why is this Xion built stupid? There we go. And speaking of which, before I even get into the teams, can we talk about how this ogre is not on Ogre's Pride? I am someone who's not only watched the anime, but also read the light novel and the web novel and the spin-off mangas. And at no point in the main story or the supplemental material has Xion ever just changed races. At no point has she just become human. What the fuck is that horn coming out of her head for if she's not an ogre? Yes, there are more than just ogres have horns come out of their heads. But shut up! Don't try to spin this on me. Make me out to be the racist. Shut up! Why is she not on Ogre's Pride? Like, she doesn't even fit on the Ogre's Pride team, mind you. She really doesn't. I mean, you can just have her there and use the ult resistance down debuff. Fine. But she doesn't really fit on the team. But why does this ogre not have Ogre's Pride? It was like the same problem I had before Rimuru got added to Tempest Elite. Like, why is the King of Tempest not recognized as an elite of Tempest? What? How does that work? Or the same problem I still have with the Octagram Bazaar units, where none of them are on Octagram Demon Lord, despite being Octagram Demon Lords. I genuinely don't get it. Why is this Xion built stupid? Why is she on Determination to Prosper? I can make up an excuse as to why she's on the Prosper team. Like, she's playing the violin, she's trying to make the music industry prosper, maybe, I don't fucking know. She's trying to get that music industry in Tempest to pop off, I guess. Fucking Determination to Prosper. Pretty Sparkle. Cute dress, I guess. Fucking whatever. Pretty Sparkle is whatever the hell the developers want it to be. We'll throw them a bone and say pretty dress. There you go. Pretty Sparkle. She doesn't fit on the Idolmaster team, by the way. Physical unit. And you're not running her over Shizuka as your water unit. Absolutely not. She doesn't fit on the Determination to Prosper team because she's not fire or earth. And the Protector of Peace team isn't a fucking team because Masayuki does literally, could we fucking, there we go. Masayuki does literally nothing. He is completely useless without all of the battle units that come out with him next to him, and even if you have those units, none of these characters work well with each other. Rimuru, the AoE nuker, is entirely selfish. Shion, the single target nuker, is entirely selfish. And Hinata, while not inherently selfish, isn't doing anything outside of just allowing Masayuki to use his full power. Like, she'll give you the physical attack buff, but there are plenty of units that can do that. Like, her first skill is just the physical version, the physical crit version of the last month's Soe. Instead of synergy power, we get crit resistance. And instead of magic attack, we get physical attack. And actually, it's not, he didn't even do magic attack, he did magic allies attack. And then she's got the multi-hit state, which only exists to buff up Masayuki. This team doesn't even work well with itself. This team doesn't even function well with itself. And Masayuki can't do anything because he also needs Gel to give him half his kit. I don't get what the point of this team was. There's no synergy. Funny enough, last month's team had the synergy buff. This team doesn't, and it has zero synergy. The Protector is borderline useless without all of the other battle units next to him, including the free-to-play unit, who needs to be there because he has a mandatory aspect of the Protector's kit attached to him, which is the increased skill points on greens. It feels like they tried to fit a million different things into this team and have none of it actually work with each other at all. None of it bounces off each other and makes it function. Everything just exists. It's just a bunch of individual things on individual units that just happen to come out together. What was the point? I'll probably go into more depth another time, but this shit is fucking frustrating.